Hello everyone and welcome to another tier list ranking video. This one is on Sonic Racing Crossworlds, specifically the roster. So what we are ranking as we are going over the roster of the game. And that includes, the base roster that we got. Then we've got, the DLC people. So we got the Werehog, the Prime characters, right? Then we've got the Sega characters. And then we've got the Season Pass, kind of third-party characters that we know of here. And we're going to be ranking them in terms of who will I play as? Like, how will I play as them? So we have a main character, right? This is like the main, the character you will be using most. Right, you have secondary, so that's kind of like people who are like, they're not your main, but you'll use them, Now and then, which are the iffy ones, where you're like, I guess every now and then. We have a one-time only, which is you try them once just to say you tried them, never try them again. And then you have the never category. So, let's get to it. So, I got to pretty much answer a lot of this during the beta, the open network test, which I was a part of. So, that's great. I can safely answer this, and by looking over the roster, I kind of already know. So, let's start off. Sonic, he's my guy, so I kind of think I have to main him. This is Sonic Racing, so I kind of always go for Sonic because he is the guy. I will never, if someone tells me, oh, my main in a Sonic game is Sonic, I'm like, yeah, pretty much that's true, right? Like, when I play Sonic the Fighters, I mainly play Sonic. Or Sonic Rivals, I mainly do Sonic. Why? Because he's Sonic. So, yeah, Sonic is a main. Tails was actually my third most played character in the open network test. But looking at now, I'm going to have more of a wide variety of people to play. I think Tails can pop down to secondary character. He won't be used all the time, but I definitely will not forget about Tails. I think the same can be said for Amy. She's going to go secondary. I think the only problem I have with Amy is her voice. Because, God, some of those lines are awful. But Amy was the only female character that I was really like, yeah, all right, during the beta, because we'll get to the other ones soon. But there's going to be a lot more female characters, so we can make that a bit better. Knuckles, I did not play as Knuckles a lot, to be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you, I did not play as Knuckles a lot, but I think he can go to secondary too. I think Team Sonic is pretty up here in terms of where they're gonna be. Cream, I did not play at all. I did not play as Cream at all. So she's around here. I think Cream might be a one-time only. I think I play as Cream once and then I'm pretty much done. I just don't see myself playing as Cream and Cheese, even though they're cute, super cute. This may change. And I will update this list after having played the game, right? After the games come out, I think probably, we'll say, and I'll come back to this video, we'll say post-game, so I want to say sometime in maybe, let's say November-ish, right? We'll come back to this with an updated, I've played the game for a while now, here's what the thing is type of thing. But for now, I think that's where Cream's going to go. Big, this dude goes in never. If you've been around enough here on the channel, you know I hate this guy so much. He's a useless, fat, freaking loser. SBO is probably also going to go one time only, I think. SBO is cool enough that I'll play as him once, probably, but one time only. I think same can be said for Charmy. I'll probably do one time only for Charmy, and that'll be that. Vector, I doubt I'm ever going to play as Vector. Again, nothing against the guy, but I just doubt I'm ever going to play as Vector. Blaze, that's a main. Blaze is a main. I will be maining Blaze. She will be my main female character in this game. It will be Blaze the cat. There may be actually another female character looking down who I may start using a lot. But Blaze will be the main because we need more Blaze. The fact that she hasn't been used a lot makes me so sad. Give me more Blaze, please. Silver is another guy who can go main. I will be maining Silver. Especially now that Bryce Papenbrook seems to have gotten the voice of Silver really, really down. Yeah, we're going to be using Silver quite a lot. And also, I like Silver as a character, right? Rouge can, I think, go secondary. She'll be a secondary character. I'll probably use Rouge quite a bit. Not as much as the other one. Shadow, he was the second most character I played as during the open network test, so Shadow can easily just go in main tier. Omega, that's a never. I'm just never going to play as Omega. I'm sorry, I just don't see the appeal, right? Jet, I think, can be our first now and then. He won't be as used much as a secondary, but I think a now and then, every now and then, I'll be like, yeah, I'll use a Jet. Why not? He is like, he's the main racing rival for Sonic. So I think I got a Wave. I can put Wave in Storm and Never. I'm never gonna use them. Again, I don't hate the characters. Just I'm never gonna be tempted to use you ever in a race. Eggman is again, I think a now and then. I played as him during the beta, but it was I played as him like twice. But like he's a now and then, right? Metal Sonic will probably be a now and then as well when I have Sonic, but Metal will be fun. I think why he will be a now and then is because he doesn't have a rival dialogue. Sage can probably go in secondary. I will be using Sage quite a bit. Yeah. I can't wait to use Sage. I will definitely be using Sage quite a bit when she becomes available for that rival dialogue and for the funny image of her on an extreme gear, which she doesn't stand on the extreme gear. She floats on it. That's amazing. You two losers can go and Never. Like, why? Do I need to explain myself? Eggpod, that's another Never. He's just fodder. Werehog, I pre-ordered, so I'll get the Werehog. He will definitely be now and then. This will also depend if he has a voice or not. If he doesn't have a voice, then that's gonna lessen his use, right? The Prime characters, so we'll go with the assumption that I get them, right? This is the assumption that I get the Prime characters, because at this point, I'm not super into getting the Prime characters. I would definitely say that 9 would be a now and then, Rusty Rose would now be a now and then Dread would be a one-time only, if I were to get them. Miku will definitely be now and then, absolutely, just to hear her sing, right? Just to hear her sing the Crossworlds theme. Kazuya would be a one-time only, because I need to get more into Yakuza. That's more the thing, it's just I'm unfamiliar, and I need to get more into Yakuza, but I guarantee you when I get more into Yakuza and come back, he'll boost up. And Joker's, this is going to be a secondary. Despite the fact he's got no voice, Persona's my thing, right? I love Persona. So Joker, you're going secondary. Alright, Season Pass, people. Steve, this is again, assuming I get them, right? Steve would definitely be a now and then. Alex would probably be a one-time only just for the skin. You know what, Alex would probably be Never. I'd probably just say Steve. Same with Creeper would be a one-time only just to try. SpongeBob would be a secondary, and Patrick. If I get the DLC, they would be secondary people. Again, sucks I got no voice. Pac-Man, if I get him, he'd be a one-time only. The Ghost would be a Never. But Pac-Man would be one-time only just to try him out. But I would never go for him. In fact, I think we can even put Steve in one-time only too. I'd never really go for them. Like, out of the DLC, third-party people, I think SpongeBob and Patrick are the best ones. Because when it comes to the Ninja Turtles, they'd be the same thing. They would probably be a one-time only. Whoever's an Avatar would go in Never. So, yeah. And we don't know who the sixth thing is. But yeah, I'm comfortable thinking this is going to be how my Crossworld will go. Sonic, Blaze, Silver, and Shadow will be my mains. Like, they're the 4 I will use the most. And then Tails, Amy, Knuckles, Rouge, Sage, Joker. They'll be the ones where I'm kind of like, yeah. They'll be like, if I'm not using any of the main cast, it will be one of these guys, right? Like, I'll go to them. In terms of order, if we're going to order them of, like, who I will play as the most in terms, like, even in this, we can probably do this. Will be my term of order. For secondary, it will probably go like this. Yeah. Now and then. Yeah, that's about right anyway, yeah. One time only, that doesn't mean anything, so that can stay the same. And Never again means nothing as well. So there we go. I think that's safe to say that's going to be how my Sonic Racing Crossworlds is going to go. We will update this list when, more characters come out by that point. We will update this, I think, probably again when all the characters are out. So there'll probably be 2 updates to this list. Or maybe just one update. We just hold off until all the characters are out. We shall see. And yeah, okay, so this is my prediction and pretty much how my Crossworld will go. And then we'll do another one where it's like, this is how it's gone, type of thing. So there we go. Do you agree with my list? Are there characters here that you will play as that I won't? Are you going to be a huge Zavok main? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.